It's Rock 106.1, Savannah's rock station. Welcome to the Marshall and Friends show this morning in the building. I'm very excited about this because you guys made a lot of noise last week. I'm talking to Bob Orablo, team president of the Savannah Ghost Pirates and the newest hire of the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Not talking to the team coach. I'm talking the man behind the scenes that makes things happen. This is the guy that you wish you could meet because he could definitely take care of some stuff for you. I'm talking about Bryan. How do you say your name?
Sklover.
Sklover.
I was see if you were going to
okay.
give it a go.
I was worried. I was nervous, and that's why I didn't. All right.
That's why you gave me the elongated introduction. You were trying to figure it out. I get it.
It's Bryan Sklover, the Director of Community Relations and Game Presentation. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Last week was incredible. As a hockey fan in general, as a guy who lived in Vegas for a decade, when you made the announcement that the Golden Knights were going to be our affiliate, I screamed like a girl. I may have said I screamed some obscenities. I can't say here on the radio, but how excited are you to team up with the Golden
I may
Knights?
have done the same thing when I got the call from them asking if we were still looking for an NHL partner. Listen, the Golden Knights are one of the premier organizations, quickly have become one of the premier organizations in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
They made the playoffs 4 out of their 5 years. They went to the Stanley Cup Finals in their first year, so we're hoping they take us to the Kelly Cup Finals in our first year.
Yep.
They made a real serious commitment to us, and they really want to develop their players in a winning atmosphere. They absolutely were floored by the presentation and the introduction of them being our partner.
Yep.
And they're still talking to me about it. Which is great. We wanted to make an impression on them too. We want to show them that they're coming to an organization that's a little different than other ECHL organizations, and that's important.
Now, when it comes to teams, I mean, were people like knocking down your door? Were there other NHL teams that you guys had to go, nah, we're actually not even interested in you. We'll pass.
Hockey's a small business, so you never really put it that way, okay? Because you never know when you're going to meet that general manager again. There were teams that called us. We've operated now in Jacksonville for 5 years and have had a first-class operation there. So when they found out we were doing Savannah, they did have interest in coming here. We looked not only at the market because a market could be very glamorous like Las Vegas, but they may not have much in the pot to send to you. We got to win games here. That's our key goal is to present Savannah with a team they can be proud of because Savannah's just responded so much to the Ghost Pirates. So there were the teams that knocked. But I did scream like a girl when Las Vegas knocked. So, yeah.
Now, Bryan, you've worked in hockey for a while. You're actually still kind of working. Can we say this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you're currently working with the Tampa Bay Lightning, who's in the NHL playoffs, deep into it.
Sure.
Now, with that being said, I mean, do you feel pretty confident that you can bring a Tampa Bay Lightning atmosphere because they're undefeated ever since they put out the apology note to their fans a couple years ago? The Lightning are undefeated in the playoffs. They're what, 17, 18-0 at this point?
They've won many series in a row, and they play really well. I think going off of what Bob said about the quality of the team, they've just knocked out the game presentation and experience for their fans, right? You go to a game at Vegas, you're going to a hockey game in a castle, and they make you feel that way. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that our hockey games are a hockey game on a pirate ship, and you're going to feel it when you walk in there. You're going to feel the cannon fire. You're going to, we're working hard. We're very close to having a barge horn. We want to shake the roof when we score a goal.
Ooh, I love that.
We want to make it a electric kind of atmosphere. Electric Lightning. So
yep.
There's the tie there. But that also fits in with our relationship with Vegas. We are insistent that we're going to have the best presentation in minor league sports. And that's next to a winning team. That's what gets people really excited about coming to our games, and we can't wait. And Market's a badass building, right?
It's incredible. And let's talk about our new head coach, Rick Bennett. Okay, so he's got a long history. He's played in the ECHL. I think he played there for almost a decade.
Yeah, he played for quite a while.
Now, and he most recently left his job at Union, and now he's here with the Savannah Ghost Pirates, which we're very excited about. He won a national championship with Union back in 2013. Now, both of you are kind of ECHL Florida aficionados. You own teams, you played for teams, you worked for teams in Florida. So Rick Bennett, looking back at his Wikipedia, he played for the Jacksonville Lizard Kings.
He did.
He was in our building in Jacksonville a few weeks ago with one of the scouts for the Las Vegas team, Vince Williams, who's a good personal friend of mine. And fans were coming up to him and saying, "Hey, what are you doing here?" You know,
Yeah.
he played for the Lizard Kings for I think 2 years. You know, so he's familiar with the Southeast. He's from Springfield, Mass. Originally, was with Union College for many, many years. And as you said, ECHL, AHL as a player, cup of coffee in the NHL. He played some games in the NHL as well. You know, so the guy has knowledge across a wide range of the hockey spectrum. And what was important to us when Vegas and us talked about Rick was that being a coach in the ECHL is almost like being a college coach. And all your college football fans here will understand this, is that, you know, you're recruiting constantly. You're losing players to call-ups, to, you know, to just not playing well, or to you know, AHL, NHL. So you're constantly recruiting. You're motivating young kids. That's what college coaches do. They motivate young kids. And you're teaching them the skills they need to get to the next level. Rick checks the box on all three of those. I think our fans are going to see I know our fans are going to see a hardworking team that you know is gaining experience along the way, but you know never going to use that for an excuse. Rick expects the players to be ready for game day on game day, and gets them ready, and that's gonna make our team a very entertaining team to watch.
And I don't know much about Rick outside. I've done some, obviously, the Lizard Kings research, but
Yeah.
he seems like a fiery coach. He seems like a guy who is going to light up Savannah, and hopefully in a great way, whether it be win or a loss. This guy seems like he may have a bit of an edge to him. I love that. I think Savannah will buy in so hard to our new coach.
He does have an edge, you know, a controlled edge. You know, the days of coaches, you know, like John Brophy and stuff that you saw in Slapshot, those types of coaches are gone. But, you know, he's got an edge. I also, you know, part of our research was talking to players who played for him. And every one of them said that they would walk, you know, in front of a bus for him. I mean, he's fair, he's fiery, he's exciting. And you know, that's Savannah in a nutshell, right? You know, so
Yeah,
And he's one of those guys where he carries himself with a friendly intensity, I'll call it. But he's not very loud or anything. But when he starts talking about hockey and he starts talking about what he has his passion for, you feel it, and he's going to do it for our players. It's going to be very exciting.
Brian, you said fiery intensity, and immediately I could see the fear in your eyes the moment. How intimidated were you?
I wasn't, but that's what I'm saying. He's kind, he's polite, he's very nice. But when it comes to game day, like Bob was saying, he's prepared and he's ready and he's in the zone. I don't know if we can get a better coach than we got.
yeah.
He's
No, I agree. There were several ECHL teams chasing him, and then with the whole situation we put in front of him with Vegas, you know, is what made him take this position over.
I mean,
everything else.
it's the perfect package. You got such an amazing town in Savannah, affiliated with such an amazing town on the other side of the country, and a brand new building, brand new team, and just an excited community. And overall, guys, I mean, I'm telling you, I can't wait for the first game day, Saturday, November 5th in the Enmarket Arena. That place is going to be on fire.
You know it.
I'm going to be there. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be drunk, probably beforehand, during, and after.
That may be too. So, you know, it's really funny. We're going to test. I know our fans. They showed up big time for the announcement. Almost 2,000 people. But listen, we're already at 3,500 season tickets. You know, there's only 7,000 seats in the building. Suites are sold out. Everything's sold out. Major premium seating sold out. And I just can't wait for that game. We're going to test and see how well that building was constructed.
It's gonna shake, guys. I can't wait for it. Once again, Bob Orablo, Bryan Sklover.
Longo.
Okay.
It's
Well,
almost,
you know what's funny? He gets the Orablo part right.
he rehearsed that.
Yeah, I know.
We kind of surprised him with me coming
Yeah,
with you today.
I
It's
didn't
all
know.
right.
Oh, Brian, I still love you, buddy. But guys, I can't wait for the season once again. And it sounds like some season tickets are still available.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be some single game day of tickets, I'm sure, out there as well. But if you want to get on the Savannah Ghost Pirates train, which you should immediately, just because of what happened just a few days ago, you definitely need to hit up, and I'll throw my guy out, Anthony from the sales department.
Yes.
Took care of me so well, was all over it. buy season tickets from him, ask for him specifically, I get a kickback on that, just so you know.
Okay.
All right.
GhostPiratesHockey.com. The other thing we have out there is merchandise. We have a really cool T-shirt now that says what happens in Savannah goes to Vegas. So playing off their slogans. But, no, serious, GhostPiratesHockey.com. And, still plenty of seats available on season ticket, mini plans. Anthony can design a plan just for you. So
There you go.
That's the way to get in
Don't-
opening night.
The one thing I will
Be a
mention is
fan.
don't wait because building's already half full for every game, and that's before we started public sale, group sales, everything else. So many of the games will be sold out.
Well, grab those tickets, guys. Bob, Bryan, thank you so much once again, and we'll see you soon on the ice.